What's up, everybody? Crash here. Welcome back to Crash Against the Spread, where we talk about sports from a betting perspective. It is Wednesday, February 12th, and we are coming off the elusive 4-0 sweep. Hit everything yesterday. We hit the Knicks minus the 1. They would have covered the 3.5 at game time. We hit the Pistons minus the 4.5. We had a 5 the night before. They won by 40. We hit the under in the Memphis game. That was the sweat of the day. And also Memphis minus 4.5, which was a little bit of a sweat as well towards the end of the game, but hit everything. So great day. Made it for my live Lakers play the night before, but we're not going to dwell too much on it. We're just going to move on because we have 15 games on the card today. So not going to bet everything. But I do have a couple looks that I think I like. So getting right into it, the Hornets are in Orlando at the Magic. Magic are big favorites, 12.5 points, totals at 202. If LaMelo was in, I might bet this game, but no LaMelo, I can't really bet the Hornets. Magic have been playing towards the over, but the Hornets haven't been getting that close to 100 points in some of these games without LaMelo. So even if the Magic get to 115, or the Hornets going to get to 85. So I'm going to stay off this one. Spurs and the Celtics. Celtics have been up and down against the spread pretty much all year, and the MO is to usually fade them off of a win. We're coming off 2 wins, so this should be a spot for the Spurs plus the 8.5 points. Not sure if I want to get there or not. But that is the move for this game, is to lean on the Spurs with the Celtics coming off 2 wins in their last 2 games. So don't have a bet in it right now, though. There's a lot of games on the card, so I think I have some better looks. Pacers and Wizards. Wizards, they won 3 games in a row recently. They beat the Timberwolves, the Hornets, and let's see if I can find that other team. Timberwolves, the Hornets, and also the Nets. So won 3 in a row between the 1st and 5th, and then they ran into Cleveland, Atlanta, and San Antonio, and they lost all 3 games by at least 10 points. So can't really look to them right now. Pacers are on a back-to-back, so yeah, they definitely could win the game, but are they going to be motivated to win by double digits on the road? So that's the way I would look, but it's only a lean, so lean Pacers on the road. Cavs and the Raptors on a back-to-back, 14.5 point underdogs at home. I would lean on the Cavs. Cavs rested, coming in, and they should take care of business against this Toronto team. So Toronto has been a good cover team most of this season when they're healthy. They do have quickly day-to-day, RJ Barrett day-to-day, which I think is bigger. But Cleveland should still come in here and take care of business. So lean Cavs in that one. Pacers lean, Cavs lean. Hawks and Knicks. Hawks are coming in Madison Square Garden, 8.5 points on the road. Underdogs, I'm on the Hawks. Knicks are on the back-to-back. And do they have a rivalry? Do they not have a rivalry? Does Trae Young show up in New York? I think he does when we have to. So I'm going to be on the Hawks plus the 8 points. 76ers and the Nets. I'm not going to bet this game. Let's just for fun see who's playing. So we don't have Joel Embiid on the injury report. Double check one more. So yeah, not on the injury report. So Joel Embiid should play for Brooklyn. We have Clowney out, Thomas out, Bogdanovich out, Lewis out, Melton out, Claxton questionable. Just Lowry day-to-day, Gordon day-to-day, McCain out for the season for the Sixers. So should be a Sixers spot. They are coming off a loss in their last game. They just lost to, I didn't bet it, I can't remember. They just lost to Toronto. So Toronto went into Philly and beat the Sixers, and now they travel back home to play the Cavs. So the Sixers game, though, should be a Sixers spot, but I'm not going to bet it. No play in that one. Pistons and Bulls, these 2 teams just played last night. We had the Pistons minus a 5, and they won by 40. So yes, the Bulls should have revenge. But you just lost by 40. So there's no reason that I think that you're going to win the game tonight against a team that is excited. They just beat you by 40 points. They haven't beat anybody by 40 points since with any of these guys on their team. So Pistons on the upswing. Bulls just turn away a bunch of pieces. I would still bet the Pistons, revenge or not. Kings and Pelicans. I'm on the Kings here. Continue to fade the Pelicans. Haven't even really looked at the injury report for the Pelicans, but I know that they're not fully healthy, and that's when we fade them. That's just simple as that. So McCollum is day-to-day, personal reasons, so he may not play. Boston out, Olynyk out, Herb Jones out, and Murray also out for the season. So definitely not healthy. Fading the Pelicans until at least CJ McCollum is on the floor and they're playing a team that is not in search of a championship this year, or at least the playoffs. Heat and the Thunder. Thunder are 14.5 point favorites at home. Lean Thunder, but that number's too big for me. And the Heat are too up and down. They can always cover a double-digit spread. So the Thunder are the Thunder. They play better at home. They can walk you down. They can close out games. But that number's too high for me against a Heat team that can turn up at any point. And so no bet in that game. Bucks and Timberwolves. I guess if I had to play, I would lean Bucks, but I don't like either of these teams enough to bet it on a 15-game card. So looking at the injury report, Damian Lillard's day-to-day, Connaughton's day-to-day, Giannis is out, Julius Randle out, DiVincenzo out, Conley day-to-day, Edwards day-to-day. So we might not know who's playing until midday, really, and not really planning on betting this game anyway. Suns at the Rockets. I would bet the Rockets here. Rockets at home minus the 6.5. Suns are on a back-to-back, and I can see tired legs in the fourth, and they weren't able to make a dent in that Grizzlies score to close out the game. They got within three. But they were never leading in that game, and Grizzlies closed them out 1-7. So immediately traveling. Let's see, from Phoenix to Houston, not that far, to play the Rockets. I still think some tired legs might show up in fourth quarter. So leaning on a fully rested Rockets team. Blazers at Nuggets, lean Nuggets. I don't think I'll get there. I liked it a little more, but Blazers have been playing decent basketball here recently, and although I don't want to jump in front of the Nuggets, Nuggets train at home where they play their best basketball. These two teams just played on the 10th, and Denver got blown out. So quick revenge. Can't really see it happening either way. It's this Pistons Bulls situation. So yeah, you got embarrassed, but are you gonna be able to do anything about it? So rather just wait and see. Lakers Jazz. On the Lakers again. Took care of Jazz pretty easily, and I think that the longer Luke and LeBron play together, the more they're going to figure out some cool stuff. They just got. Did they get a center? I think they got Alex Lynn. Let's see. We have Dorian Finney-Smith out, Cam Reddish out, Dalton Connect still out, Cleaver out, Reeves day-to-day, LeBron day-to-day. They're both probable. Luke is questionable. And they did just play this Jazz team, who is pretty healthy. You know what? I actually might stay off of this one. I'm starting to lean the Jazz way at the 8.5 points. So while I'm wavering, might stay off this one because I am going to bet the Warriors against the Mavs in the next game. Warriors minus the 6.5. Like I said, watching it the other day, seeing Jimmy get to the line the way he does, that's the way to get to close out a 7-point spread at the end of the game. So I think there's going to be more of that. And as long as the Warriors are less than 10-point favorites, I think they're going to be a bet-on team. So Warriors minus the 6, and Clippers at Grizzlies. I would lean Clippers. Grizzlies on the back-to-back, but the Grizzlies looked pretty good yesterday, so it wouldn't surprise me if they were able to win against LA. It's just LA's been pretty good at home in that Intuit Dome. So those would be my thoughts. I like the Warriors. I like the Rockets. I like the Pistons. I like the Hawks. I think I'm going to stick to those 4. So lock those in. Let's get this money, and we will be back tomorrow to talk some more NBA. I'll see you then.